Good morning. We're up to the entry of ka'as, of anger. So Chazal tells, the sages teach us that a person has to make sure not to get angry. The Gemara says that a person is recognizable in three things. You can tell who a person is based on his cup, when he drinks, how he behaves, based on his money, how he spends his money, when it comes to spending money, how he behaves, and ka'aso, when he gets angry, how he behaves. You see the true nature of a person. The Gemara says that the person, the Gemara Masechet Pesachim writes, that a person who gets easily angered, his life is not a life. He has a very stressful life, and he gets very, very worked up because of every small thing in his life ends up being not a real life. He always is angry. The Gemara says that anger in a house is like a worm is to sesame. That just like the worm consumes the seed, so too the anger can consume your house, God forbid. So a person is very careful not to angry. The Midrash, Parashat Toldot, writes, anger can cause a person to lose his vision. So this is what the sages tell us about getting angry. The Gemara Masechet Kiddushin says, a person who gets angry, the only thing he gains is anger. There's no point in getting angry. If you get angry, what is it going to change? The Midrash says that there was the Be'er Miriam, the well of Miriam, that was in the Sea of Galilee, the Yama Galilee. And whenever Shabbat ends, this water would be very healing. And if you took this water, it would heal anybody because it would be from the water of the well of Miriam. So therefore, there was a woman whose husband was sick with boils. He had boils all over his body. The Midrash says she went to go get this water that they told her was healing water. She came back very late after getting the water, and her husband was upset that she came home so late. And because of his anger, she dropped the pitcher of water. The pitcher of water splashed everywhere, and the few drops splashed onto the husband. Wherever those drops landed, he was healed and his skin got better. But she didn't pour it on him, so therefore he didn't get completely healed, and because of his anger, he blocked his ability to get healed. So you see, this is what Midrash says, the one who gets angry gains nothing but anger. Therefore, a person has to try to make sure not to get angry when somebody tells him something not nice, or someone insults him. A person should try to be humble and not get upset. For example, the sages tell us that if they learn from Hillel to be humble and not to get insulted. The Gemara says that they asked Rav Ada bar Ahava, how did you live such a long life? He said, because I never showed signs of anger in my house. So therefore, we know that Moshe Rabbeinu, when did he make a mistake in halakha? When did he forget the Torah that he was taught? Only when he got angry. And the moment that he got angry, that's when he forgot his learning. So a person has to make sure to try not to get upset. There is a mashal that they say that if imagine IRS brings you a bill, right? And they send it in the mail, and the UPS or the USPS drops it off in your house. Should you get upset at the USPS guy, at the mailman? He'll tell you, why you get upset at me? It's not me, it's IRS. Go fight with IRS. Go have a problem with them. Why you have to beat me up? Same thing, when a person gets insulted from somebody else, you shouldn't get upset at the person. Don't kill the messenger. They were ultimately sent from who? From Hashem. Hashem decided this person should be the messenger to go and to bring you this suffering, this embarrassment. Therefore, you should take the issue with Hashem. You shouldn't take the issue with that person itself. So this is why a person should make sure to try to remember not to get angry and not to get upset. The Chazon Ish famously said that there was a person who came to somebody else and he was bothering him and he was insulting him, embarrassing him. It was clear that this person was emotionally not well. So the Chazon Ish told the person, don't get upset when he insults you. Don't get upset when he attacks you. Why? He said, how can I not get upset? He said to him, imagine you would see a person ran away from the insane asylum, right? A person who is emotionally and mentally sick, right? He's mentally sick. He's not all there, and he comes and he starts pushing you and hitting you, and you see the people in the white clothing, the doctors following him, trying to give him a sedative, trying to give him a shot to calm him down. You would see him, you would get upset at him, you would say, he's sick in his head, of course I'm not going to get upset at him. I would say to him, Bechoreh, he should have a refuah shlema. So Chazon Ish used to say, Alav Shalom, what's the difference? A guy who's mentally sick and a guy's emotionally sick. This guy's emotionally sick, he has some trauma, he fought with somebody else before he came here, and that's why he fought with you. He has a lot of negativity in his heart, and you can't blame him, you can't judge him, just like he's mentally sick, he was emotionally sick. So therefore, there's no point in fighting with him. You should feel bad for him, and you should say, you should have refuah shlema. So therefore, we should all be zocheh, not to get angry and not get insulted, and be humble. Baruch